Hello and thank you for visiting the Grap YouTube channel where you are going to watch yet another MATIC update video. MATIC did in fact break below the micro support in the top support area, rendering the okay not entirely in it. Do you remember that the chart showed two situations, one of which was obviously bullish and the other permitting the possibility of a second wave of correction, which may or may not be as large as the present market downturn, but is still positive. There is a major retreat happening right now. Furthermore, this is the last reliable. This graph's remaining support region, yes, should a break be inserted below the, what would it be? I addressed this in the last video. There was a pause and the market is still trading below it, but nothing has invalidated it. This is the problem. Consequently, the alternative has my support because we haven't witnessed the invalidation of this 1-2 arrangement, which has gotten increasingly unlikely given that we're staying below the 78-cent level. I used to have to be flexible and change my views based on what the market wanted, but now I'm just an option. This is becoming more likely since, well, primary and alternate counts tend to adhere more closely to the rules and criteria of Elliott waves, don't they? Direct bullish breakout count, the other count is still legitimate, but it's no longer reliable. After all, it's imperative that everyone plays by the book. As a result, my focus is on the earlier. The current count of options suggests that this whole thing is a massive 1-2 setup with a B wave that overshoots. Talking about a substitute at this point would be pointless anyway. This could be the spot where the wave begins. Excuse me, I need a moment. It is possible to start the wave in one spot, then another, yet another, and so on. What followed was disappearance. This is certainly within the realm of possibility, and frankly, it doesn't appear that bad. Is that going to have any effect? Actually, it would make the support area slightly higher and make us want to provide MATIC less room in this specific position, so no. Which means it would look more like that. It would be all right. You know, not much would change. So I'll admit that I might also appreciate this count, but my preference is for the high B wave. It makes no difference whatsoever. Just a minor tweak to the relevant levels down below. It goes up by, 2 cents thanks to this support area, whatever the case may be. I now envision a 5-wave ascending increase in this region, followed by a 3-wave falling. With this video, we hope to talk about the potential outcomes in the event that we fall below the 58-cent mark. Despite falling below the lower support level, there is still no indication that we have hit rock bottom. Since this is the case, we will keep looking for lower prices until we see the initial resistance broken. Very well. That, in my view, is fundamental from a psychological standpoint, regardless of the positions or levels of support for these pivots. In addition, if the market surpasses them, all bullish potential becomes meaningless. Yes, keep in mind that 58 cents is the only stable support you have left. Oh, is that so? What happens under that? Come on, let's talk in relation to that. But for now, we're just going to focus on the micro. In addition, if this support level remains intact, a potential third wave rise to $2 or even higher is not out of the question. We still don't have concrete proof from the market that we've hit rock bottom, but the chance is there. And I'm checking out its structure right now. In addition, I think it's crucial that we recognize the key level that, upon an upside break, would indicate the starting of the bottom. There are 2 tiers to my being observing. As a starting point, consider the 50% retracement. In cents, that's 81.8. Indeed, that is an extremely unpredictable level, but should a surge beyond 81.1 cents, an early indicator would be the presence of the low. In my opinion, we have hit rock bottom if we can get over the 95-cent mark, which is the next significant swing high. Afterwards, we can confirm that will depend to a certain extent on the foundation. Nonetheless, I am essentially monitoring that detail. So 58 cents is the support level above 66.7 cents. What if, however, we are unable to meet all of these requirements? Moving on to a longer time span is the next step. 2 other counts, or perhaps just one, are being observed by me, but the idea is that if we don't make 58 cents, nevertheless maintain a position above the red line symbolizing the 50-cent threshold. Another possibility is that the white letters A, B, C, D, and E are making a B wave triangle. Furthermore, there is a possibility that an E wave of a rectangle leading to a decline toward the lower support area in the long run. Consequently, the market would surely hit a new low. Be very careful about that because it is important. It's hardly the most promising choice. Conversely, a downward trend would be far more pronounced if the price were to drop below 50 cents. Therefore, I feel the need to stress the significance of the 58-cent mark. If the price stays there after the level is broken, The chart doesn't show that prices will fall all the way to the yellow support level, but it does suggest that a decline is conceivable. I know I voiced my concerns regarding MATIC before, but I'd like to keep an optimistic attitude for the moment. On the other hand, I will not confirm a low in play just yet. Therefore, from a technical standpoint, it is important to note that we are currently in a downturn and to closely monitor those support levels. Nevertheless, in the absence of a reaction and market inaction, there is essentially zero bullish potential here. There is promise, that much is certain, but when neither the market support nor its bullish potential have been realized. Also, something very important is the fact that nothing is there at the moment. If the market moves over 81 cents, then we know the bottom is in. With the near future, isn't that feasible with cryptocurrency? Being that is the crypto danger. The occurrence can be rapid. Although it can increase by up to 15% in a day, you might choose to wait for a break in the resistance before buying. Indeed, that is the equilibrium we must uphold while dealing with cryptocurrency. In most cases, you'll need to wait before you. Verification. All right, do I purchase in support is thus the primary concern? Yes, but I must use caution. But I am now watching everything that has happened thus far. The anticipation of a reply keeps me going. The yellow count has my continued support. That could be completely off base of me. But this is why watching for the first 5 waves to rise is so important. That was followed by a 3-wave retreat, basically the necessary criteria for determining whether we've hit bottom. I have updated my MATIC. Please let me know if you found the update interesting. Like, comment, and subscribe if that's the case. Your attention to the Grap Coin channel on YouTube is much appreciated. So long.